Okay, I'm doing this beginning part of the video due to the fact I was warned. As you already know, for killing a Taliban, he had a weapon out. He claimed he did not have a weapon out at any point. As you can see here, your KOS if he had a weapon out. He claimed he did not have a weapon out. I'll put that clip right after this. He claimed he did not have a weapon out. He had a weapon out. I killed him. Also, they were saying I'm gonna get a warning if I was inside the cave. I don't see anywhere in here. Also, another thing I will mention, I didn't see anywhere. I've sat here and read the rules multiple times. Over in Russia and stuff, you have don't kill people past this line, or it is RDM and spawn camping. I didn't see a spawn camping sign. I didn't even know what this cave was. This is my second day on the server, and I'm warned. Another problem I have with it, which I will describe in a second, is the fact I'm warned without. I just barely even realized I had been warned because I was warned without any notification. Only rule I really think I could have broken here, but there wasn't a line or anything. There's no indication for me. There's no indication that There's nowhere in the rules that it says this to me. There's no signs. You'll see that in the video. There's no signs that say, "Oh, don't kill anybody past this point." I don't see how I can be held responsible for something that is not stated in the rules, or there's no signs saying no killing past that point. I understand the no spawn camping rule. He had been spawned for a really long time, as you'll see in the video. I'll go ahead and cut to the next part of the video here. Okay, so right here we have the beginning of the set. I've just talked to him. He's now teleported over there to the Taliban. I think he's going to teleport me in just a second. He had a sniper out. And also I'm recording, so I can show you the video of him having a sniper out. Anyways. Still waiting on him to come back. I'll try to boost this a little bit so you can hear it a little bit better. He asked if he had a gun out, and he says, no, I never had a gun out. Okay, I'll just upload the video then, if it's gonna be that way. So, okay, you'll see in the video how long he's had his gun out. He's had it out for a really long time. He's just trying to make this as easy on it as possible. He is the one that warned me, you'll see that as well. He never teleported to me to say, okay, this is what you've done. He just warned me straight out. I just barely caught it in the chat. And honestly, I think if somebody's warned, they need to be knowing what they're warned for. They need to know that they're being warned. And honestly, if a staff member gets RDM'd or something like that, in my personal opinion, if they're not the only staff that's online at the time, and if they're not on duty, I think they should have another staff do the sit for them. Because that's just another player, in my opinion, boarding another player. He's a player. He's not on duty. He's not staff. I disagree with that. That's not up to me though. That's up to you guys. But honestly, I think it's poor staffing for somebody that's not on duty to warn somebody, not even tell them what they're being warned for. Yeah, of course, that's in the warning. Not even saying, "Oh, don't do this again." I just barely caught that in chat. You'll see in the video. He immediately warns me. He doesn't say, "Oh, don't do that again." As you'll see in that first part. At any point, I was never. There's no. I showed you in the rules. There's no place that says, "Oh, don't go in this specific cave." I don't know not to go in that cave. It's my second day. You can see here I have 7 hours. 5 of those hours were last night, at very late in the night. Nobody's told me that. I haven't had the chance to know that in 7 hours. And see, now that I've mentioned the recording, he's changing his story. If it's a base, okay, and he's also saying here, it's a base. If it's base, I don't know the rules for the Taliban. Well, even so, with the bases he's claiming, he could warn me to leave if I'm understanding correctly. I need to go back and check on those rules, but why would they have the rules for, oh, warning 1, leave the base, warning 2, leave the base? He's claiming it's base, like just like the U.S. and Russian. If you can warn that, say, oh, it's a base, or if he's making the argument it's a base, people go into the other bases, and that's the reason the warning's there. And he's saying I can get a warning for, like, not like a verbal warning, oh, you need to leave the base or you're gonna get shot. I'm gonna get another warning. He made a threat to me saying, oh, you post that video, you're gonna get a second warning for entering the cave, which I think is utter bullshit. But anyways, let's continue the video. And he's saying he got yelled at by somebody for entering a base or something. I don't see that in the MOTD anywhere. That says don't go in Tally Cave. Anyways, I'm going to upload that video. So he argues, we go into the cave. He tries to say where I was. He claims that he had just spawned, as you'll see in the next clip. He hadn't just spawned. So that's going to be pretty much it for this part of the video. We'll go to the next part of the video now. Okay, this is a section that's going to be played twice. Just for the fact, let me rewind it just a tad bit. Yeah, this is the first point. Actually, no. I'm going to mute the audio. I run into the cave. I don't see any signs whatsoever. You can rewatch the part of the video later in the video. But you can see here, there's no signs saying, oh, don't kill here, don't go in here. If I'm a player I'm a new player. And I'm being warned without any sort of explanation. I don't see any signs. It's not in the MOTD. There's not any signs. I don't see why I'm getting warned. Okay, this is a lot easier than cutting down the video, just recording the video. I'm getting hit, so I move over. I haven't explored this part of the map. Part of the reason I'm just running around, and I'm in the cave base. I didn't even know what the cave was. I'm just sort of exploring stuff as I go since it is my second day.
Still getting hit.
So I'm moving over here. Yeah, when are we leaving? When are we leaving to go eat?
We're leaving as soon as we can get out the door, I guess.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Alright, up here, I don't know what's in there. I'm assuming it's part of the Taliban caves.
Yes?
So I keep running.
Is this anybody's, you what? Guess that works.
Just checking out the fact that that's not no collided. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I believe it's at this point I enter the cave for the first time. Tried jumping out here, but I think I just sort of gave up. It's at this point, I think, yeah, this is the first point. Actually, never mind. I think that's whenever the Taliban died. So you have him dying. I was just looking at the different cars for the Taliban. I run in here because I've never seen this before. So we're checking out the cave. Okay, This is going to be the first point at which I see him with the sniper. He's standing right here with the sniper. I don't think about the rule at this point. I'm just trying to avoid him because I didn't want to die. So I tried to sprint past him while he was typing. And then I remember the rule about the Taliban and the gun. I run all the way out. As you can see, he's been spawned for a while now. He hasn't just spawned in. Come back here, and I remember, oh, the rule. And so I run back in. And you can see he still has his gun here. And at this point I kill him. So I kill him, and I immediately, without like, you can see.
Hey Bubs, if you're coming to eat with us, you need to come home.
Okay, I'll be 1 second. And this is when I call an admin.
You jump that front blind.
Oh, that's just warned.
Yes.
We're going to get in the car.
Okay.
Just warned. I killed a Taliban with a weapon. I'm
And yeah, and then you remember him saying he didn't have a gun. He said he had just spawned whenever I killed him, among other stuff. So yeah.